Hello once again, friends of Reeves Review. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time coming across this channel, you are more than welcome. And I am Shay. This is Reeves Review, where we're living, loving Jesus, smelling fabulous, always saving a dime, discussing budget-friendly fragrances. To my subscribers, kudos to you. You know you are appreciated. Thank you for joining and listening to little old me once again. This, however, is not a video discussing budget-friendly fragrances. This is going to be a video where I am sharing with you um, the designer fragrances that I decided to purchase with my birthday money. I had a list of those that I wanted, and out of that list, I think I got two of them. Um, I do have enough left to probably purchase one more, of course, adding some money to it. Because I've told you guys several times, I do like my designer fragrances. I just like to buy them when I can get them south of $100. And so, with that being said, these, of course, were new. Um, and when I say new, like new drops, and they, of course, were a little over $100, but um, I was able to get some money off, and which made them like when I say I maybe paid $15-20 more, over 100, like yeah. But anyway, it was worth it. It's worth it. So I will show you. I did go ahead. Now, this is not a new drop. This is an old drop that has, I think they've discontinued this. Narcisco Rodriguez, the Rouge. I shared with you guys back in sometime this past summer when I had found this at a local pharmacy for, I don't know, it was a good price. It was a good price. They had some stuff that was like 50% off, 75% off. Remember, I kept running in there and picking up stuff. And so, anyway, I decided to repurchase this because the other I had gifted for a graduation gift. And so I repurchased this. This is a Narcisco Rouge, the toilette version. Um, I did have the Narcisco Rodriguez Rouge, the perfume. And I decided that I like the toilet version better. Yeah, I like the toilet better. Sometimes these perfumes in the toilets they just have a different vibe for whatever reason. Maybe the same fragrance, like the Jimmy Choo I Want You. I like the perfume better than the toilet. So they just have different vibes. I don't know what that's about, but I like this toilet, honey, on this one. And yeah, I decided to even give me a little backup. Um, yeah, this I don't know. For some reason, the toilet seems to be a little stronger than the perfume on this same fragrance, and that is the strangest thing. Yeah, it's just a different vibe. I mean, you know, it's the same fragrance. This toilet just does differently on me. Love the scent, period. But this toilet, if I'm gonna do it, if I'm gonna do it, I think I want. Maybe I'll mix them. I don't know, but I do like this toilet. I do. Yeah. Anyway, just thought I'd share that. That is not a new drop. Um, this one you can find at discounters for about, I don't know, about 80, somewhere in there, or maybe a little lower, 70, 80, somewhere in there. But I do believe that they discontinued making this, which is disappointing. But thankfully, I have me a back. I got me a backup now. Yes, I do. Um, So this was on my birthday list. One of them. I think I had about six of them that I wanted to choose from. And just here in my, I'm from the country, and here in my little old town, there's a department store here, and they had this for right at 100. I think it was about 115, but there's a sale going on, and so I was able to get some off of this. Um, yeah. So with tax, it was probably a little over 100, and this is Jimmy Choo, um, with love. Oh, y'all, when I tell you that this smells wonderful. Now, this is the little 1.7 ounce. That's okay. That's okay. Um, it may go on my, depending on how I want. See, I've worn it once. I've already opened this. I got this on, it was this week. Today is Friday, so I got this on Wednesday, and I wore it that evening when I got it. I did. It's just a nice, ooh, this is nice. Like, I can see myself wearing this quite often. I might as well leave them out of the box now. Yeah, I can. I can see myself wearing that quite often. Like, I'll probably go through that pretty quick. I would have to refrain from wearing it. And I have to look around here and look at all of these fragrances that I do have that I need to wear. And I'll remind myself of that, and I won't reach for it. Like, 'cause I could wear that every day. Okay, my other one, or my last one that I got, it is the Coach Gold. Now, I used to love Coach Poppy. I don't have that in my collection. The last time I finished that bottle, it got thrown away. Um, I mean, the bottle was empty. So, yeah. But however, I do have the Coach Flora. I think that's, yeah, Coach. And it's the 1.7 ounce too. Coach Flora is in my collection. But, ladies and gentlemen, I smelled this, and I was like, oh. And they only had this size, the 3 ounce bottle, the lower size. But I smelled it, and I was like, yeah, I want it. I want it. But I will tell you, I did get, and this is the bottle, I did get this 35% off. Plus, I think $5 off because they're having a sale. Um, it's called charity sale. But anyway, yeah. The only thing is, I couldn't take it with me. I had to wait till, because the sale started today, but I could pre-order it and then pick it up. And I picked it up as soon as I got off of work this afternoon. Oh, I picked some good ones, in my opinion. I picked some nice ones. I am Coach Gold. It is so very nice. You know what? I'm going to be honest. It put me, when I smelled it, I was like, oh, this smells so good. But something, there's something in it that reminds me of a little bit, not much, but it reminds me of Good Girl. Just a little bit. It's not Good Girl, but it puts me in that mindset. Yeah, it does. But it smells good. It's not Good Girl, don't get it wrong, but it does remind me of that. Oh. So anyway, that's what I wanted to share real quick. That, with my birthday money that I got the other week, this is what I ended up doing. Um, like I said, I was able to get this for 35% off. That was amazing. So, because I think without This was at this particular department store. It was 100 by itself. I think it was $140. Um, I had a coupon. I had a charity ticket with that with an extra $5 off. Plus, I had because I was doing it on a sale and did the pre-order, I had an extra 35% off. Yes, I did. And so then when I was shocked because I did not realize I was gonna get some gifts. So when I went and picked up my pre-order, the lady handed me the bag, and I thought this bag is she must be handing me someone else's bag. I said, hold on, wait a minute. Um, it has something else in here. I said, I don't think this is mine. And she's like, oh no, it's yours. And so I got a little toiletry bag here, which will come in handy if I figure out how to. Yeah. So that's for the coach. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I'm happy about that. Got a little this is a pretty good size toiletry bag. Nice, nice, nice. And then I actually got something for the Jimmy Choo as well. So this is a little evening bag. Um, this will come in handy as well. Yeah, see that? Gold chain, yeah. I'm not. I think I would be okay if it just said Jimmy Choo. Now I'm not complaining, but it's like I'm toting around a purse of perfume, Jimmy Choo perfume. So anyway, yeah, this is. I'm going to use this. I am. We do several little events here. One starting this month. That's gonna be evening, like dress up night. Like your after five type of dress. So yeah. So I think I did really well. Got uh bought this, but actually, in my husband's eyes, this right here, because the perfume was so high, he'll be like, "Oh, it wasn't free. You had to pay. You had to buy. You had to wait." That's his mindset. Nothing is free. You still got to buy. You got to buy something in order to get something free. Anyway, that's that. So, but I feel like I did really well, and I'm very appreciative um, of my giftings that I was able to pick on my own and then actually get a little something extra with it. So yeah, that's that, guys. That's what I wanted to share real quick. And I don't know what I'm going to hold off on my third one that I said, I have enough where I can get, if I put like 20, 30, $40 with it, I'll be able to get another one. I really, really do want, uh, I'm still looking for a good deal with that Valentino Donna Born and Roma extra dose. I really do want that. I also wanted the Lavia's Bell Vanilla Nude, I think it's called. I wanted to try that. It just looks like I'm gonna like it. And what else was on the other fragrance that was on my list? I believe was there. If I'm not mistaken, there is a new Prada Paradox. I want to say it's called Prada Paradox Essence, maybe. Help me out if you know. Uh, yeah, I think it's something along that lines. I also wanted the Marc Jacobs Perfect Absolute. Um, yeah, I think that was it. The other was a Marc Jacobs Prada Paradox, the Levi's Bell, and the Valentino. Of course, the Jimmy Choo. The Jimmy Choo. Is it I Want You with Love or just Jimmy Choo with Love? What happened to my box? Let me see. Oh yeah, it is. Jimmy Choo, I Want You with Love. That's so yeah. Um that was on my list, and then the Coach Gold was on my list. So I was able to get those. So we'll see out of the others. I think in that order. I would want the Extra Dose by Valentino, Donna Born Aroma Extra Dose, La Vies Belle, and then the Prada, if I could. So I'm still gonna be whichever one I find, and it's closer to just I can get one of the sizes, either 1.7 or 3.4 for $100, as close to 100 as I can possibly get it. That's what I'm gonna do. Whichever out of the three of those, whichever one I can get that close, that's what I'm gonna do. I want to say the Levias Bell may be my best bet. So anyway, we'll see. I'm just gonna wait and see what I come up with. It may some Black Friday. That's that Jimmy Choo would love. Um, I want you to love. Oh, that smells so good, y'all. The Coach Gold. I mean, just knocking me off my feet. And I need my Middle Eastern, my budget friendly, whether it be Ocha, Dossier, ALT. What else? Who else did I use? I think those are the only other three I use. And then of course you got the Middle Eastern. Uh, I need somebody to figure this out, this formula, and make an inspired fragrance. Okay. Anyway, you guys take care. Sorry to keep you so long. I do hope if you have one of these fragrances or interested in one of them that I shared, that I just picked up, let me know what you think about it. If you have it and you've been wearing it, let me know. Like I said, I love budget friendly, and I'm going to buy budget friendly. I'm going to buy these Middle Eastern fragrances. But I do still like my designers, as I usually say in my introduction. I just like to buy them south of 100. And I got these as close as I could. Okay. Plus his birthday. Birthday money. Yeah, I'll do it a little over 100. Okay. You guys stay prayerful. Uh, stay in your word. Stay close to God. Remember, only what you do for Christ will last. You guys take care. I will be back later. Okay. Have a good one.